Check out this old girl. This is my dad's old truck. He bought it brand new in 04. So now we're here to grab some parts. I'm gonna grab the seats out of it, center console, and this dash piece here. Well, that's that. See you later, old girl. At least I got to keep the seats and stuff out of it. So that's pretty cool, but I was 10 years old when Dad bought this truck. Did a bit of touring in it back in the day. Lots of memories in her for sure. So I'm just getting ready to pull these seats out, old Murray. I got the CB, the brake controller, and the sander controls pulled out of here. And I'll get these seats unbolted and get that dash taken apart too. So it's fairly straightforward to get these seats out. Start with the driver all the way back. A swivel and an impact is gonna be your friend here. These ones are 15. Now to get at the back ones, just slide the seat all the way ahead before you unplug it. So you gotta pop this cover off to get at the, did I just break that? I don't know. So there's one there and one there, and these are 11 mil. These are smaller. And then the plug to power the seat is right here. Just unplug that, and that seat should lift right out of there. Tip the backrest ahead a bit. Make sure you do your warm-up stretches because these things are kind of heavy. Just making sure I didn't forget something. And then they just lift right out. Anything good under here? Only a dime. American one at that. All right, now that center console just lifts straight out of there. There, that looks nice. So now, to get this glove box out of here, so there's those three, well, 4 on the bottom, and then a couple there, and then I guess this is all one on this truck, so I'll have to figure out a couple there. Probably got to pull that off too, so I'll get all that out. So I'm going to take the little wiring harness out of this dash piece for the cigarette lighters, because in this console there's 2 of them, but it's all built into the wiring harness for this console, and it's a different plug. So I'll just pop those out of there and then plug that other harness in. I'm kind of thinking that these plugs might just plug right in. 2 prongs. Now that one's different. It's got that little ridge right there. There's nothing on that side. And the cutout, oh, there's one for that, but it's different. Huh. Am I missing something, or? You could probably just grab the other one out of that console. That one is different because it's the cigarette lighter. I see. So to change this, you just pop this little blue keeper off, holds the pins into the plug. And now to get those pins out, just stick a pick in there. There. The black goes to the top and the orange goes to the side. Goes there. This little blue thing goes back on. That just holds her all together. Nice. So getting this back together is pretty straightforward. You just need all the right pieces. So this piece is out of the other truck, and it slides in these holes that are already here, like so. And then you just use the same little screws. So that just goes in there, and then I guess the console mates into this. A little oil on there, because why not? So those front ones just slide over the studs, and then the back one drops over that pin, and then the bolt for the seat holds that on, and then those 2 bolts, and that's really all that holds that in. Just plugs into the harness that's already in the truck. Oh, I gotta go way ahead yet. This is the moment of truth. Is this the same plug? Huh. Looking a little different there so far. What have we got here? 1, 2, looks like 5 wires, and that's got 4. So this is the seat that came out of the truck. I'm just gonna try and take this plug apart and put this plug onto that seat. So on this seat, this blue thing just slides out the side. There's just these little plastic tabs. You pry that forward. Of course, as soon as I turn the camera on, I can't get it. Yeah, see? There's that yellow one. I guess the secret is to push up on it, screwdriver under that tab, and then pull back on it. There. I suppose this would have been easier to do when the seat was still on the floor outside of the truck, but I didn't know. Pry up on those a little bit. Pull out on that. Okay. Bit of messing around here, but I'll get her. I got her. And I took the seat back out to see which color wires went to the seat belt thing, so the light on the dash actually goes out. So I pulled the seat and the console back out. I don't know what I did with my 15mm socket, but when I had this out, I realized I forgot to put 2 screws in there, so I'll call that a win. I'll stick them in there and I guess find a different 15mm socket. This might have had to go in before the console. Now that I basically took everything back apart. There's what she's looking like all finished up. That turned out nice. I'm really looking forward to having that nice armrest there and a lot nicer cup holders. Sweet deal. Murray's looking good. We ended up taking the truck off the road for the winter. I didn't want to drive it in the salt again, so it's living the pampered life hanging out in the heated shop. It did have to sit outside for a couple days, but it's back in here now. I'm happy that it's not getting destroyed in the winter roads again. Just wanted to do a follow-up video. January 16th, into a new year. So I wanted to explain why this truck's called Murray, because I don't think I've ever talked about that. This truck was previously owned by a gentleman and his name was Murray. He was an older fella and he took really good care of this truck, so we just kind of started calling the truck Murray and it kind of stuck. Pretty clean old truck. But I'm happy with these seats and center console. They're really nice. I like those armrests. The cup holders are a lot better, so it's worked out well. This truck's a lot more enjoyable to drive with that setup in it.